The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Play action now. Winston. That's out to the flat for Ingram. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a 6.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Right at midfield. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
No gain on the play.
They go play action. Winston. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36.
That's good.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Winston. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
11 yards. That's another 6.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Jameis to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
First down and goal.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Luntz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Luntz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ready.
On play action, Lance. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now that after the sack, will be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Being chased out left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lance going to try and throw on third down here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. And they'll go for it. Lance. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Winston. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McKinnon. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Saints.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
That's good for the Saints.
From the red zone now, Winston. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board instead. A long drive ends in heartbreak, and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd. Now Lance. Flush to his right. Got his target, Samuel. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this 1st half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe going,
touchdown! Kyle Juszczyk as time expires in the 1st half. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the 1st half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, they try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
On play action, Winston. On the check down, it's Ingram. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 3rd down, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now Winston on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Going to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Saints 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. At had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 46 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Winston now. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's another 6. First down.
Here's Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints! Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Saints 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Play action, now it's Lance. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From midfield, here's Lance. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And some space here. The 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards for Brandon Ayuk. He is as electric as they come with the ball in his hands in the open field, and he turns that catch into big yardage. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Again, McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 7.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now Winston. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession.